jumping right into it. So if you haven't already seen my video on my toolbox restoration, excuse me, threw a new coat of paint on this, cleaned it up really good. You should see how it looked before. Go check that video out. It's been holding up well. I've already had 2 rainstorms, and with some sunlight, hasn't faded at all, as I knew it was going to do a great job for me. But anyways, let's get into what I keep in this toolbox. All this junk, going why I have it, what I use them for, things to carry, maybe give you guys some ideas. So let's start here on the right. Very first, you gotta have a tape measure. I've run into so many situations where you need a tape measure, a quick measurement. Wife needs some, hey, how big is this? And you can measure. Then next is I keep a bunch of these Harbor Freight lights. I've accumulated quite a few of these Harbor Freight free little lights, but they're freaking sweet, man. Like, if you haven't gone to Harbor Freight and used one, sorry about that. It's got the double, it's got a little one there, which I never use, and the nice shiny bright one there. And oh well, that's not steel, but they're magnet, or there's a magnet on the back so they hold. If you're working under your hood, you know, throw a couple of them up. And that's why I keep quite a few of them. You can get them in different spots, and just, you know, work them out there. Anyways, let's turn those off. Make sure they're off. They also come with a little hook on the back. I don't know if I'm sure we've all seen these, but a little hook also, which sucks, but you know, maybe you could find something that would work for. So I keep 3 of those with a rag. I keep a rag on both sides, just when I open it up, I'm checking my oil, I can wipe off the fluid with that. I also keep a little 8-ounce little mallet in here to bang on stuff, you know, if you rage or want to kill someone. Honestly, you run into, if you've done anything on your car, you run into so many things that you can use. You need a hammer or something to bang with, and rather use a ratchet, why not have a little hammer there for it, huh? Lighter, you know, so many people forget their lighters when they go camping, and I mean, I hope this has fuel, but yeah, you can be the lifesaver of the camping trip if you always carry a lighter with you. This is a little knife that I have. Got it from Walmart. Both these were gifts, but they've been nice to have. This is just a cheap little, like, I don't know, it's like a 6-inch, 5-inch blade. You know, it's pretty strong. Like, it's a sturdy, strong blade. It doesn't flex at all. It's good, thick steel. And then I keep it pretty sharp with a whetstone. So yeah, that's my knife I carry with me in my toolbox. Let's put that back in its sheath here, one-handed. And then someone didn't put this away, but this is my little tomahawk, hatchet, whatever you want to call it, with some paracord on it. This I got as a gift from my brother or something, I can't remember, but it's pretty sweet. It's got a little bottle opener, that's what I use it most for, but it doesn't have a lot of weight, so like you can't like split wood with it or anything, or you know, you could shave some bark, I guess, because I keep this pretty dang sharp as well with the whetstone. But that's just something good to have, you know, be a little more prepared with those 2 things there. Then I got my just a couple screwdrivers I'm carrying with me. I got a flathead Phillips number 2 and a little precision Phillips. Moving along, getting into some of my tools I carry in this little toolbox. In the tops I just have little junk, little screws and stuff, nothing very interesting. I have quite a few of these just different pliers here. I got these regular pliers with the wire cutters in there, some needle nose, adjustable wrench, some channel locks, and some smaller channel locks. And then moving down, this is where I keep all of my, looks like I got a couple more adjustable wrenches in there. Keep all my extra wrenches and sockets. I got a little bit of everything in here. I got 6-point sockets, 12-point sockets of all different sizes, and different wrench sizes. You know, there's skips, there's everything. You know, it's just really a roll of a dice if you have it in here on a job. I only have this one single 3/8 drive ratchet in here. I don't know what happened to my quarter. I had a 1/4-inch drive in here, and last time I went to go find it, wasn't here. Must have left it under someone's hood. helping them out or something. Anyways, those are the tools that I have in this little toolbox. Close that all back up. This is just a little cheap Craftsman toolbox I picked up at Lowe's. But man, isn't that Lowe's is really repping that Craftsman. Went in there the other day and it's all red now. Here we got my ratchet straps and motorcycle straps. Also I got a towing strap in here. So this is my hope I never have to use towing strap. The reason I went and picked this up at Harbor Freight one day after we got stuck in my old Jeep, like buried in the mud, and we actually got a bunch of my motorcycle straps here, and they're all, maybe some of them are all dirty still, I don't know, but we got 6 or 8 motorcycle straps. Pulled them all tight to the guy's truck pulling us out, and just ratcheted them down till they're, you know, so tight as a drum, and then used them all, and all 8 of them had a little bit of tension on them, and it only broke like 1 or 2 or something like that. But you know, I didn't want to ever have to come into that situation, so I bought this cheap little 3-inch. It's only got like a 6,000 pound, maybe it was only 4,500 pound capacity on it, but better have that than just a bunch of motorcycle straps. But I got tons in here, you know, it goes all the way to the bottom. It's got so many straps. I probably have close to 20, you know, of whether they're just the pull, these guys with the little push and locking teeth, or it's the actual ratcheting motorcycle strap. But yeah, those are my straps that I keep in here. Those are great to have. Then I have my first aid kit, which I can already tell you from last time I used it, I need to restock. I haven't got around to it. I just have band-aids in here right now. I ran this thing dry and then went and restocked it, but I think I'm out of Neosporin. Yeah, I don't have any cleaner or Neosporin or hydrogen peroxide, but yeah, I do got some tweezers, you know, and if you'll call those tweezers, I don't know. I've actually pulled out quite a few slivers with those. Anyways, that's my little first aid kit. Then I keep a blanket in here. Just better safe than sorry, you know. Keep a blanket in here. This is my big tarp that I keep in. Let me move this backpack. Keep a big tarp in here. I believe it's like a 9-foot by 9-foot tarp. It's a good sized tarp, you know. Good to have. These are some emergency triangles for roadside. I had those in my work trailer, and then I never, you know, I sold my trailer, and now it's better to just have them in here just in case we ever need them. Then my jumper cables. I love these ones. These are super long. I think I picked them up from Walmart. They're like 15 foot. I mean, it's awesome, you know. How close do you have to get with most of those jumper cables to even get them to get your truck to turn over? You know, you gotta park them right next to you. The baby wipes, you gotta have baby wipes, dude. They work for everything. Clean your hands or running the field, and your stomach just is not. That being said, and toilet paper, that's good to have in here. This level, I don't know why it's in here. It's just one of my extra levels, so I have a level in here. And then I normally have a quart of oil in here, just because my truck burns about a quart of oil every 1,500 miles. Hashtag 8.1 liter, that Vortex Chevy 8.1 liter they've had from 2001 to 2007. Dude, the thing drinks oil straight from the factory. And yeah, it's not fun, so always got to have oil in my truck. This backpack is kind of just my backpack that I keep in my truck also. In the back, I don't keep a lot in here because I'll pack it up if I'm going somewhere or hunting or shooting or something. But I have a pair of underwear and socks in there. Something smart to always carry an extra pair of. And then in the top, I'll zip this for you guys. I keep, you know, a pencil, carpenter's pencil, looks like a razor blade knife, and a flashlight, extra batteries for flashlights, and then this little screwdriver with the head that switches to. And in the bottom one, I'm pretty sure I have some more medical supplies. I'm not going to open it, but I do have some Neosporin and like Q-tips and gauze and some medical tape all in the bottom one. That's my little medical pouch there. So that can get you out of some hairy situations. Just have a backpack that you carry. So moving to the last section of my toolbox, I just picked this guy up. This is a Harbor Freight, like $10 like kit. I can't remember how many pieces it is, but I picked it up because, as you guys saw in my little toolbox, I have such like a random assortment of sockets that I was running into all kinds of issues. So I got this little kit here, and it was cheaper than 10 bucks, seriously. It's both metric and standard. Metric goes from 4 to 15 millimeter, and standard, I'm pretty sure it goes from 5/30 seconds. Yep, 5/30 seconds to, I believe, 11/16. And drum roll, 11/16. Comes with a 3/8 ratchet. I know, 1/4 inch drive, 3/8 ratchet, and then they give you a one down size. So kind of weird they don't just give you a 1/4 inch ratchet, but whatever. And then they give you 3 12-point sockets. I mean, you know, maybe you run into that certain bolt that you needed a 12-point on. I normally never use 12 points, but I mean, send it, bruh. So that's a sweet little kit. I would recommend that. Then I keep some nylon gloves in here, microfiber cloth, just a cloth really, a little carabiner, and finally, and most importantly, you need some working gloves. You got to keep some working gloves in here. Those are just some cheap Craftsman ones that I picked up. Those have saved me a lot, you know. Got to pull over the side of the road, change the tire, do something when it's nice and cold out. You want to have some gloves. So yeah, that's my that's all the stuff I keep in my toolbox. Let me know what you guys throw in yours. Send me links to your videos. I would love to check them out. I love watching other guys' trucks and truck toolbox tours and just everything. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. That's all I have for you today. So until next time, we'll see ya.